Hey everybody, what's going on? We just got some news. Well, I say we just got some news, but I'm very late on this. But we got some news here for the next explosive chain battle here on Global. So I wanted to go ahead and pull this up, and I'm gonna pull up some other stuff in the background too. So there might be a pause here in a minute, just talking about what kind of characters you want to use, the guides, what JP was using, things like that. So first up, let me pull up something real quick. I should have pulled this up before I started, but we're going to do a little cut. Okay, we're back. Now, I've done what I should have done before I started the video, but I forgot. I forgore, put a skull emoji on the screen. I'm not going to edit this, but if I was, just imagine a skull emoji right there in the middle of the screen saying, I forgore. Anyway, so, chain battle. So we've got this explosive chain battle. If you came here from my, well, I doubt you watched all of it, but if you saw my rank 999 video, I actually had my chain battle crew set up already. But here we go, we're covering the news now. So this guy, we got FRIEZA first form. The advantage categories are going to be pure Saiyans, low class warriors, and storied figures. If you mix all three of those together, you can figure it out. Bardock is the effective character. For super type anyway. So we've got kind of the list of like bonus characters in here. So we've got the new Dokkan Bardock, we've got Tora, we've got King Vegeta, Fasha, and then like all the Bardocks, different Bardock team members, things like that. Basically, whenever you're building chain battle, what you want to look out for is you basically want to figure out what the most effective character is. In this case, it's Bardock, right? Looking at all of these, because he's on all three categories and he's a bonus character. So whenever you're setting your lineups, you want to get as many Bardocks in there as you can, right? So we want like this Bardock, we want, I have this like JP versus Global Bardock, this guy, yeah, we're gonna go over it, but basically, you see all these effective characters, and you're like, who do I bring? It's like, we'll start with the Bardocks, right? That's what you want to bring, and then you look at, okay, well, who do I want to bring for the extreme typings? And you see, oh, we got King Vegeta here, so you can actually bring 3 King Vegetas that are all free to play that are going to be somewhat effective characters. So start there, and then kind of once you see the other effective categories, you can go, okay, pure Saiyans, because they're not going to be any low-class warrior, extreme Saiyans. I guess there's Raditz, but we're going to get to that, okay? So, jumping over to, no, not events. Oh my goodness, I can't navigate. Okay, here we go. Character list. So, here's kind of what I cooked up. We're going to sort by super first. So this is kind of my super lineup. We've got this Bardock. This is the free-to-play one from the story event, so everybody should be able to farm this guy up. You do get bonus stats if you... Well, part of Chain Battle's scoring mechanic, it includes your stats of the characters whenever it, like, calculates points or whatever. So you do want to make sure that you have skill orbs on these guys. I could put a gold skill orb on this guy and make him, like, an even better unit for my friends. But I'm lazy. I don't want to. So, I haven't done that. We've got this Bardock from the World Tournament. Mine's at 69%. We've got the new Dokkan Bardock. You guys know, 79%. We've got this Tech Grade 8 Bardock from the Summons. This is just like an unfeatured unit on banners. So, like, the chances you have this guy are decent, right? If you've been playing for a while. So, we got the LR Team Bardock. Not like the best unit ever, and you can't rainbow them, but they are still a decent option to like bring. I wonder if I can put a equip on them. I'll have to check that out here in a minute, because we got those new story events that allow you to put like equips on the free-to-play players. I'm not sure if it's just for characters like this or if it also includes the LR. I'll have to check that out here in a minute and see. But yeah, and then we have just this free-to-play Bardock. Then we've got, this is where I've kind of whaled out. We've got the EZA LR Bardock, and then we've got the LR Bardock's TUR. So, I will have both for Chain Battle. This is actually who you want as your effective attacker and super connector. Like I said, whenever we looked at the 3 categories, it was, pure Saiyans, low-class warriors, and story figures. Bardock is on all 3 of those, and then he's an effective character. And then we have this LR, who's easy aid, so he's going to have the highest stats, and he has the highest super attack effect. So that makes him, like, the most effective character for this chain battle, and that's who you want as your attacker. And then whenever we looked at connectors, all the Bardocks are there. And whenever you pick your connector, you want, again, the connector that works the best with all of them and has the highest stats and the highest super attack level. So, that's where the other copy of Bardock comes in. Now, this one is not easy aid. I do have the medals to awaken him, and I'm going to do that after I set this guy as my support. because you can't actually set 2 of the same character as your support. So in order to like select one and have one up as your support, you have to like do some reversing shenanigans. So there's that. And then we've got, like I said, this Bardock from like the I think it was Worldwide Celebration a few years from like the Namek Goku celebration. And then Fasha. Really, I could farm up like another copy of this free-to-play Bardock and put like his SSR in here. But really, that last copy, I don't think it matters too much between like who you're bringing. So I brought Fasha just because I had her in here. Like I said, like that last copy is not really going to matter too much. The ideal setup, right, that you want would be like these two, like the Dokkan Fest Bardock, and like just like a bunch of Rainbow Bardocks. So that would be like who you want for the super types. So like this Fasha, if you see her, it's not even going to really matter. You want like the Bardocks with the high stats. So the extreme side, what I've got here is the Great Ape Vegetas. And then, like I said, I've got King Cold and then Raditz. So, yeah, King Vegeta being the most effective character, that's kind of where the then Great Ape Saiyan Saga Vegetas come from as like the next best thing. Because, okay, so we do want the 3 King Vegetas, right? Like those are going to be the 3 best, like extreme whatevers. And then you have all the Great Ape Vegetas who are going to share like some of the same categories, like Vegeta's family and things like that. So it's like they're just going to link better with this guy, and they're going to have a similar link set. So that's kind of where the Vegetas come in next. And the Vegetas are just kind of good in general anytime you can use them because of, look at this, look at the amount of categories they have. And then they all have very similar link sets. So that's kind of where these guys come in as like your go-to characters. And then like we said, low-class warrior, pure Saiyan, that's Raditz. And then he is on Great Ape Power, which most of these Vegetas are on for the Saiyan Saga. So that's where these guys come in as like your extreme typings. Now, I can go ahead and switch over here. This is just going to be a lot of the same information, but we have my desktop. No ads. So yeah, this is all basically the same information that's in game. You know, we can see JP got this out in November, and we're getting it here in March. So not too bad for a turnaround. This is all the same information that's in game, but what I wanted to actually show here was the Truth's video. I'm actually going to mute him real quick. Sorry, bud. Showing, like, going over the top scores that people got. So, yeah, as you can see here, this guy had the Team Bardock as his attacker, and he had the, you know, LR Bardock EZA as his connector, and then he's got, like, oh, goodness, this is so hard to see, but, look, how does anybody see this? If I, like, no, it doesn't really help. Okay, but he's got, like, this AGL Bardock is it this one? I think it's this one. It's so hard to see. I'm like 90% certain it's this one. But it might not be. So anyway, he's got that Bardock. He's got the LR Bardock. This other Bardock. So he's got both of these guys. The LR Bardock. The STR free-to-play Bardock. And then the Tech Dokkan Fest. And then the LR Bardock's TUR. So what we've got going on here. Let's see if we can scroll through here and find some more high scores. See if he showed off any. Oh yeah, here's the extreme side. So he's got all 3 King Vegetas, and then the 3 Great Ape Vegetas. So that's kind of like the ideal lineup, and then he has this LR Great Ape Vegeta for the attacker. Like I said, whenever you're looking at this, you know, you want the character with the highest stats that links the best with the other characters you choose. And so in this case, it's going to be that Great Ape Vegeta. So what else do we have here? I'm sure he's rambling on about the same things. And then what did this guy pick? Did it actually show it? Hello? Can we see what he picked? Okay, he picked the 3 Bardocks. It doesn't really matter for that phase. You just want the 3 characters that, like, link the best together. So, yeah, here's some of the high scores you can see. I wouldn't be surprised if Global is breaking closer to, like, honestly, like, 200 million. Like, somewhere in, like, the 180 to 190 range. I would not be surprised. So, yeah, you can see similar things going on here, similar setups. So, you know, TUR and LR of the LR Bardock. AGL Bardock, Tech Bardock. And then, like, the Summonable and the Summonable SSR. And then same thing, all 3 King Vegetas and the 3 Great Ape Vegetas. So that's kind of what you're looking for this chain battle. So pretty standard. We're going to switch back over to my phone. So yeah, you can see here I've got a pretty decent setup. This Great Ape Vegeta's 90%. I need one more copy of him. I've had copies I could have fed into them, but I like using copies that I can't trade for coins. I do like to build up my coins, so I only really feed in copies that I would normally have to trade for Baba points. So that's why this guy is only 90% and not 100. So, but that last 10% is not going to make up a huge difference. And like I said, I could put a gold skill orb on them to help make up that difference. Make sure any characters you're putting up for chain battle that you can put like just like a level 5 health on them. It doesn't even like it doesn't matter. Some of these guys I put like level 5's attack on because I'm not really using those much anymore, and I have like 20 in each typing, so I've been using those. Anyway, let me know if you guys are excited for the upcoming chain battle. Let me know what supports you guys have set, and if you're gonna, participate. If you're not gonna play, if you hate it, let me know down in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Good luck with chain battle. Hope you all get over at least 100 million. Hope you're all in top 1%. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.